Odd how quiet the castle looks from here. You would think there was nobody inside at all. But I shouldn't delay things further. I had a plan. To enter the castle after the village was secure. There is a secret passage here, in the mill, accessible only to my family.
That's convenient.
Perhaps I should have gone into the castle earlier, but I could not leave the villagers. Maker's breath.
Tigan, thank the Maker you yet live.
Isolde, you're alive. How did you... What has happened?
I do not have much time to explain. I slipped away from the castle as soon as I saw the battle was over, and I must return quickly. And I need you to return with me, Tigan. Alone.
Seem very concerned about... You don't seem very concerned about what's happened here.
What? Who is this woman, Tigan?
You remember me, Lady Isolde, don't you?
Alistair. Of all the... Why are you here?
They are Grey Wardens, Isolde. I owe them my life.
Pardon me, I would exchange pleasantries, but... Considering the circumstances...
Please, Lady Isolde, we had no idea anyone was even alive within the castle. We must have some answers.
I know you need more of an explanation, but I don't know what is safe to tell. Tigan, there is a terrible evil within the castle. The dead waken and haunt the living. The maid responsible was caught, but still it continues. And I think Connor is going mad. We have survived, but he won't flee the castle. He has seen so much death. You must help him, Tigan. You are his uncle. You could reason with him. I do not know what else to do.
Well, Arl Eamon, is he still alive?
He is. He is being kept alive so far, thank the Maker.
Kept alive? Kept alive by what?
Something the mage unleashed. So far, it allows Eamon, Connor, and myself to live. The others are not so fortunate.
Then who's that guard that you came
Killed
with
so
you?
many, and turned their bodies into walking nightmares. Once it was done with the castle, it struck the village. It wants us to live, but I do not know why. It allowed me to come for you, Tigan, because I begged, because I said Connor needed help.
What do you think this evil... Do you think this evil could be a demon?
I do not know. Oh, Maker's mercy. Could it truly be a demon? I can't let it hurt my Connor. You must come back with me, Tigan. Please.
Tell me what this mage you mentioned.
He is an infiltrator, I think. One of the castle staff. We discovered he was poisoning my husband. That is why Eamon fell ill.
Eamon was poisoned?
He claims an agent of Terran Logains hired him. He may be lying, however. I cannot say.
Interesting. So why must Tegan go alone?
For Connor's sake. I promised I would return quickly and only with Tigan. Tigan, I know you could order your men to follow me when I return to the castle. I beg you not to. For Connor's sake.
Why do I feel like you're not telling us everything?
I beg your pardon? That's a rather impertinent accusation.
Sorry, I didn't mean it. Anything by it?
No. It is I who should apologize. You are right to be suspicious, but I do not know what else to do. An evil I cannot fathom holds my son and the husband hostage. I came for help. What more do you want from me? Tigan, I do not have much time. What if it thinks I'm betraying it? It could kill Connor. Please come back with me. Must I beg?
Enough questions. I decided what to do.
The king is dead, and we need my brother now more than ever. I will return to the castle with you, Isolde.
Thank the Maker. Bless you, Tigan. Bless you.
Seems you have little choice.
I have no illusions of dealing with this evil alone. You, on the other hand, have proven quite formidable. Isolde, can you excuse us for a moment? We must confer in private before I return to the castle with you.
Please do not take too long. I will be by the bridge.
Here's what I propose. I go in with Isolde, and you enter the castle using the secret passage. My signet ring unlocks the door. Perhaps I will distract whatever evil is inside and increase your chances of getting in unnoticed. What do you say?
Good. What exactly am I supposed to do in here?
I wish I knew. I don't know any more about this evil force than Isolde seems to. Sir Perth and his men can watch for danger at the castle entrance. If you can open the gates from within, they can move in and help you. I don't think there's anyone else who can help you. If you choose not to go, then it's up to me to do what I can. Here is my signet ring. It will open the lock on the door in the mill. Whatever you do, Eamon is the priority here. If you have to, just get him out of there. Isolde, me, and anyone else, we are expendable.
I don't believe that I will risk you all.
You
I
are brave
promise.
as well as beautiful, it seems. The Maker smiled on me indeed when he sent you to Redcliffe. If only this had been...
So we are just going to send him with that woman? It seems so dangerous.
But I can delay no longer. Allow me to bid you farewell. And good luck.
Okay. Let us infiltrate the tower, or tower castle, it seems. The ancient Tevinter Imperium, ruled by magisters and powerful blood magic, once spread all over Thedas. Many of its ruins still remain in Ferelden even today.
I locked myself in a cage once when I was a child. For an entire day. Ah, good times. What do you need?
Okay, I guess it's just random banter. Pretty sure there's no mage zombies, so we don't have to worry about like spellcasters amongst the horde.
On it.
Hello? Who's there? Is there anyone alive out there?
Yes.
Wait, you don't look like the Arlessa's guards. Are you from outside the castle?
Yes, okay, possibly. Who are you supposed to be?
My name is Jowan. I'm a mage Lady Isolde hired to tutor her son Connor. Until they, threw me into the dungeon here.
You're one who poisoned the Arl.
I'm not proud of it. The Arlessa had no idea what I was hired to do when she took me in to tutor Connor. I know it looks suspicious, but I'm not responsible for the creatures and the killings in the castle. I was already imprisoned when all that began. At first, Lady Isolde came here with her men demanding that I reverse what I'd done. I thought she meant my poisoning of the Arl. That's the first I heard about the walking corpses. She thought I'd summoned a demon to torment her family and destroy Redcliffe. She had me tortured. There was nothing I could do or say that would appease her. So they left me to rot.
Why did you poison Arl even?
I was instructed to by Terran Loghain. I was told that Arl Eamon was a threat to Ferelden, that if I dealt with him, Loghain would settle matters with the Circle. You see, I'm a Maleficar, a blood mage.
You? A blood mage? Truly? I would never have guessed.
A blood mage. Well, that isn't good.
I dabbled in the forbidden arts, and they condemned me to death for it. I thought Loghain was giving me a chance to redeem myself. But he's abandoned me here, hasn't he? Everything's fallen apart, and I'm responsible! I have to make it right somehow, I have to!
Why didn't the Arlessa need a mage to tutor her son?
Connor had started to show signs. Lady Isolde was terrified the Circle of Magi would take him away for training.
Connor? A mage? I can't believe it.
She sought an apostate, a mage outside the Circle, to teach her son in secret so he could learn to hide his talent. Her husband had no idea.
Perhaps her son is responsible for what happened.
I thought that too. Connor has little knowledge of magic, but he may have done something to tear open the veil. With the veil to the Fade torn, spirits and demons could infiltrate the castle. powerful ones could kill and create those walking corpses.
Why would Isolde be frightened of her son becoming a mage?
Because he would be taken away forever. A mage cannot inherit a title, even the son of a powerful Arl. She's also a pious woman. Her son having magic was humiliating.
Arl Eamon has no idea of his son's abilities?
No, she was adamant that he never find out. She said that he'd do the right thing, even if it meant losing their son, and that infuriated her.
Of course. How much magic did you teach Connor?
Some. But he's still very young. He can barely cast a minor spell, never mind something more powerful. At least not intentionally. Like I said, he may have torn the veil accidentally. If he's involved in this at all, I really don't know.
I see, I think I understand.
I never meant for it to end like this. I swear. Let me help you fix this.
I say this boy could still be of use to us, but if not, then let him go. Why keep him prisoner here?
Hey, let's not forget he's a blood mage. You can't just set a blood mage free.
Better to slay him. Better to punish him for his choices. Is this Alistair who speaks, or the Templar?
I'd say it's common sense. We don't even know the whole story yet.
He wishes to redeem himself. Doesn't everyone deserve that chance?
Like yourself, you mean?
Everyone deserves a chance to redeem themselves in the Maker's eyes. This man, no less than any.
I don't know. He is a blood mage. But this is an unusual situation.
Give me a chance, please.
So how will you make things right?
Well, I tried to save anyone still up there. There must be something I can do.
After that, what happens?
Afterwards, I assume I'll be arrested, or executed, or whatever people like me get. I'm tired of running from the Circle. I need to account for what I've done.
Commendable if it's true.
I'm glad you think so. So what now?
Think you'll stay in your cell for now?
Then I will wait. If you change your mind, I will be here.
Yeah, I believe he can help. Like, let's say you don't have a mage or something. He could help with a specific mage-only section in a little bit in the future. Look at these zombies pretending to be dead. Too bad we can't do anything about it until we walk right over. Ooh, we do have mage zombies.
It's your time to
That's gonna be a difficulty. We're gonna have to focus on those a little bit more than. It's hard to tell the difference between the two.
Back again?
I don't think I'll use her spider form. Like, her forms are nice, but like, why switch to a form when you can just, you know, cast spells at the enemy? Alright, let's head on up. Save first, just in case. Then head on up. The battle for Redcliffe Castle.
As you wish.
Oh shit. I believe there's a patrol here. And if you pull too, if you go one way, you actually get like, a little bit more than you can chew. I think zombies are resistant to frost. I think spirit damage is the one they take the best. Insufficient skill? Really? God damn it. Oh shit, actual freaking shades.
It's your time to die!
See all the difference one heal spell could do for combat? It's like, you know, it's like, makes things so much easier when you could actually just cast the heal on an ally. I mean, you know, the fact that you could cast the heal and also have, like, what's it called? The potion, like a double whammy combo. Well, I was kind of debating, like, maybe I should wait till get the healer specific mage. There's more of like a debuff damage mage, and the other one's more like a healer buff mage. So I was like, maybe I should wait till I get the healer buff mage before I start actually making decisions on, like, such things.
Isn't going to be me. Let us end
There went me. Sadly, we are unconscious, so we don't get the XP from the combat, I don't believe. Also, we're injured, but that's the least of our worries, in my personal opinion. It's all about XP in my professional opinion. Gonna let us recover a bit before we proceed, because, you know. Also reapply Frost Token. There we go. I think there's more enemies in here. Mabari, because they are hungry.
Let's end this.
Uh-oh.
Try to be merciful.
There goes our front line.
I see.
Yeah, I think we're gonna die.
Cross me and you shall pay! So be it.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop. Damn doggies. I should give out more orders for our companions. Definitely want Morgan to kill that elite ASAP.
Trap right ahead.
I don't see no trap. This one.
Now we get our hands dirty.
Time for some fun.
No mauling yet. Good. Check health in.
Wipe them out! Be careful! Good to go!
Yeah, I think the previous problem was because I just focused on one character's abilities and such, rather than, you know, switching between my allies, you know, not letting, but like switching their abilities and whatnot. Black leather collar. Here. Boom. Armor penetration. Sheesh. Is this Caddis? Yes. I should just give the Dougie all his bones. So we don't have to hold so much. Electricity resistance, cold resistance. I think cold right now would be the preferable one. Chart corps. That's it. Save. Down to 1 potion.
'Tis you.
Back to 12. Keep our supplies stocked while we can.
Yes, you had it. Coming.
He did a weird thing. I thought he actually was casting a, because there's this spell called like Death Aura or whatever. Thought he was doing that. Oh, Dragon Age pathing. There's an enemy right next to you, but because you targeted this specific character, you're gonna not attack the target right in front of you. Done well. Oh my god, his eyes. Lesser lyrium potion. That's what I like to see. Lyrium potions are expensive. The more you can get, the better.
Please, don't hurt me.
Calm down, I'm not gonna hurt you.
I'm sorry. I'm so frightened. These monsters are everywhere. My name's Valena. The Arlessa's maid. Is she all right? What happened to everyone?
Lena, the smith's daughter?
You know my father. I want to go back to the village. Is there a way out of here?
There's a tunnel leading out in the dungeon.
But the monsters!
Killed most of them. It's safe.
I'll find my way. I can run fast and I know the castle. Thank you.